Yeah, you know what time it is, man. Homegrownradio.net.
Tell the people a little bit about yourself, where you're from, what you represent. Let them know who you are.
Me, born and raised in Leimert Park, Audubon, 42nd Street, went to Tuskegee. After I left college, came back home. My cousin was doing music, and I always had a passion for music. So, he was like, man, like, what you doing? So I let him hear some shit, He liked what he heard. He wanted to put me in the studio. That was like 2011.
Okay.
From there, I just been taking music seriously. So
give people your information. How can they get in contact?
Oh yeah, Instagram at The Real Be Fresh, Twitter at The Real Be Fresh, Facebook Be Fresh music page.
Is it B-E-B? You gotta be specific.
B-E-F-R-E-S-H. That's with the dollar sign.
All right.
Yeah. But also www.befreshmusic.com, M-U-Z-I-K, music.com. The Rise Era stands for the rebellious, the intellectual, the savvy, and the educated era. Like the 80s babies, the 90s babies, that's the era we grew up on. So it was just an intellectual project just to talk about, myself, my personal struggles, the time I went from to going to college to leaving Leimert Park. Like the transition as a man, just talked about everything that I went through in college. The struggles, the ups and downs, like everything. Doing little illegal shit just to get by to make money. It was all that wrapped into one. So I got all that out in that project.
It's a track, and this track make you feel good, that's a fact. Find me in the back, two-stepping by my lonesome. Girls give me googly eyes, and then I'm handsome. Handcuffing me to the bed, she want ransom. It wasn't random, she gave me that.
How do you feel about all the current events going on in regards to the Eric Garner and the Mike Brown situation, police brutality?
I have a lot of ways to feel about it, but I'm gonna just be short.
Okay.
Coming from a black man's perspective, considering the fact that I went to a historically black college, I feel real bad. You know what I'm saying? But just music like this, that's how I get my anger off.
What's something that you want people to know about you? Just overall, not necessarily as an artist, not necessarily as a man, just overall, something about you that you want the world to know.
That I came from a certain place. There's a lot of people that where I grew up at didn't go to college. Just the Crenshaw district, period. You know what I'm saying? This Crenshaw district is big. It ain't just Leimert Park.
Right.
It's huge. Like where nipping them from, like on that side, like my side, it's huge. So just different people in these areas, like I made it out of my situation. I had homeboys that gang banged, that lost their lives. Like I went to school, I ran with the knuckleheads. I knew the knuckleheads, but I wanted to be different and help influence other people to change their circumstances. You dig what I'm saying?
So you have a project that you're working on right now called Live from Leimert Park 2. Part 2. Okay. Tell us a little bit about that. You already put out part 1.
Yeah, part 1, I put that on Dat Piff, January 2013.
Okay.
The Rise There came out September 2013. And the first Live from Leimert Park, that was just an introduction to who I am. Let me put a little project together on certain beats. Let me see how my voice sound. But it came out cool. The mixing wasn't the best, but that was my first project. But a lot of people, they got down with it, you know what I'm saying? They bought the Rise There, the one that came out after that. So that was the introduction to who I am. Live from Leimert Park Part 2, I'm introducing people around me, more in my circle, you know what I'm saying? What we represent, like what we really do over here, like how we think, how we conduct ourselves. So the first one was about me, the second one is about my people.
So with your music, you said that you want to influence people. What are some words of inspiration that you would give to the youth right now?
Just don't focus on the negative in your situation. Focus on what's positive, what you do have. You may not have a refrigerator full of food, but you getting through day by day. Don't focus on the negative, because it's a lot of people prior to what you came from that was in your position. So if they made it out, you can too. It's just certain people don't really want to see that that's a possibility.
On the side, it ain't no lames. I'ma really kill a game while I learn the game. Same niggas shake your hand, they want you out the game. Feel it? I'm betting the zone with elevators in it. So relentless to get it that you can see my vision.
Homegrownradio.net